Hello, guys. So, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS, and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So, if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So, for now, I'm gonna start with today's morning show. All right. So, John Terry will be Chelsea legend inside on join punditry business. So, Terry is now speaking up. You get so Baba can talk something controversial. We can bring spark up a lot of debates in the media space. Instead, Bukayo Saka no like to play against Cucurella. Like say Saka they fear Cucurella. You get. And he talk about how Chelsea go fit stop Arsenal from their set piece prowess. You get. In advice Maresca. So we could see what he talk. So according to the Metro, John Terry claims Arsenal star doesn't like facing Chelsea defender Mark Cucurella. Now, Chelsea legend John Terry says Arsenal forward Bukayo Saka doesn't like playing against Cucurella, and the big battle could be key in determining the results of the North London of the London derby. Rather, now apart from Cucurella Saka battle, he can talk about Rice Caicedo middle of the park battle. See that one self is going to be very very key. Make everybody put their eyes on that one. We have Bukayo Saka against Cucurella. That's always a good battle with them too. I'm not sure Saka likes the aggression from Cucurella. But let me tell you, every Chelsea supporter does like the aggression. So hopefully he'll bring the same energy and same intensity like he always does. Get. In fact, when I see this thing, I laugh. Cucurella is a good defender. You can't take it away from him. But Saka don't play Mendes of PSG, where they regarded as one of the best. And Saka the best Mendes. In fact, Mendes guys gang up with his teammates to call hold Bukayo Saka. If he's sure for Chelsea today, if he's sure for them, make them no gang up on Bukayo Saka. Make them leave Saka and Cucurella 1v1 always. Make nobody near. Mosi. If he's sure for them. If they say me I dey for that room, make Terry they talk that thing. I go tell am say, if this you are saying is factual, then make Chelsea no gang up on Bukayo Saka. Leave only Cucurella and Moku see. Moku test. Saka no lick like two pot of soup, make I know why. Yeah, but at the end of the day, you go still see an additional player. We go come see assist Cucurella to hold Bukayo Saka. That's how important our star boy be. He did why again. So now my own response to that. Now coming back to how they can hold Arsenal in set pieces. In fact, first off, it's a we Chelsea, we need to make sure that we are ready from set pieces right from the onset because Arsenal are very good and we need to make sure we are ready to deal with that. Once they offer this one, I think this is a grammatical error. Once they offer do is then they have the runners like you know so what will they really do? That will they bring runners from the back, you get they'll just come. Him gonna advise Maresca, Enzo, say see, go man to man. Give players a bit of responsibility. Stop marking the zone in this big game because normally what you say, what's this man name as Jova, Nicolas Jova. The pattern wey we carry come na pattern wey be say most defenders never see am before. So they are still yet to know how to mark us because we go leave all of una players, all of una go dey there. We go dey one corner. Then before dem play am, we go come enter spaces you get. So how do you mark that? How do you mark it? If na before, everybody go dey one place, you go see your man, you go hold your man. But this one, we no dey with you, so you no fit hold me. So Chelsea legend dey talk say, as we dey come, make all of them just rush us. Come dey with that. But when you do that, you are not going to be looking at the ball. You are not going to be looking at the opponents when they come, and you can concede penalties through that because your aggression might be over the top. Before you know, you don't give person elbow, you don't fall for ground. Penalty, you get. So in as much as the advice, we look and say, oh, it's valid, but they still have to be careful. You know, they see now, church, your talk is cheap. It is not easy like that. As in the talk, you get. It just be like the match of them players, the Leeds versus Manchester United versus Manchester City. I dey watch the press conference of Daniel Fark, the coach of Leeds, where the questionnaire and the interviewer correctly say, one, I don't play this formation against other people. So they play very, very well. He say as you are talking it to play 5-3 to play this one, as if it is easy to just play it, just set up the play everywhere, it's just good like that. Set up so every match get you know where they take the approach and they get. So this time around, in fact, I don't think they will listen to that kind of advice, but if they want to do, that's their own cup of rice. Now it say puts me with an individual and go, John Terry, that's your man. You go and deal with him. Whatever way you have to deal with him, don't let him get on a run on you. Don't let him get a free header. That don't let him get a run on you, can give you a penalty. This man, then he went on to say, make contact, make it as difficult as possible. Make contact. You don't know, say an aggressive kini be that. Say, if I mean I make the contact, I beg. She did that today. When I make all that contact. Now, away from that, looking at this particular game, Arsenal versus Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge. This game, when you look at the head-to-head, obviously you will know that the last 5 times we played there at Stamford Bridge, the last 5 times, we actually beat them 3 times and they drew 2. That's the last 5 years. At least in the screenshots I carry, I know it's another thing I even put there. But that's I can't forget. I don't already observe it. So this particular match, I don't think it will be different. That I expect it to still be the same. But we'll beat this Chelsea side. In fact, I would love us to beat them based on say Man City don't win, you get. But at the same time, make I still put that for your mind in case a draw go happen because Chelsea might be fighting for a draw. Because I was listening to their coach Enzo Maresca in the talk say you are playing an Arsenal side that are the league leaders, they are the Champions League leaders. So no be small team they come down. So it will not be very very easy. That's why I say we will try. You can only try. We will try our best. You can only try to beat Arsenal. Not be for everybody. Liverpool did it by luck to beat Arsenal. In fact, it takes a high level of luck to beat Arsenal these days. Not to talk of when everybody done the comeback. Yes. So more just see everything go unfold at the end of the day. Now, away from that, so when you go check what happened yesterday, we see say Fulham beats Tottenham Hotspur, they beat them 2-1. So by the virtue of that, people going to talk say it be like say they fit sack this Thomas Frank because when you look at the last like 5 games where they don't play, Tottenham Hotspur won 1 out of the last 5 matches. So fans they para for them, they know they very very happy. But to be fair, look at the type of teams we play. Person play PSG, play Arsenal. You expect them to beat PSG? So you expect them to beat Arsenal? You get. Then Chelsea still beat them. You get. So when you look at all this, and against Chelsea, they really did like woefully. Their XG was about 0.01, which was very very poor. Against Arsenal, they had a 0.07 XG, which is very very poor. So that one same day. Now, when you look at the body language of Eli Alan yesterday after the match, Alan no see ball play. In fact, Alan dey wait for a 100th goal in the EPL. He no see ball play, so back on the complain. Now, the rumor out there is that in the competition, they no dey give am ball. See, they no pass for am. About the laments, Pep, they try to calm am down, say make calm down, calm down. That your 100th goal, you go come because he wan celebrate soon. That's what it just be. Now, away from that, when you go on the Arsenal website, you will see Arsenal do their own preview. Chelsea versus Arsenal, it did for their website. Now, when you read through the entirety of this particular report, you can see where Arsenal going to give some facts and statistics of this particular fixture according to history. Chelsea have lost just 2 of their last 4 Premier League games at Stamford Bridge. As many defeats as they had in their previous 28 home league matches, which means this Chelsea will see that place is not a fortress. We can go there and beat them comfortably. Now, we, Arsenal, we have won 11 and drawn 8 of our last 20 Premier League away games. We are one of the best away sides in the league and are unbeaten in our last 9 London derbies away from home in the Premier League. The Blues are also unbeaten in their last 8 Premier League London derbies. But in fact, the last time we didn't chop defeats, now Arsenal still knocked them for match for the London derby. So we'll be our guy. Now, we are unbeaten in our last 6 visits to the Stamford Bridge. We are unbeaten. Only ourselves and Blackburn have managed longer unbeaten streaks away to the Blues. We did like 9 games. Now, Chelsea have won just 1 of their last 11 Premier League games against us. Look at it that again. Chelsea have won just 1 of their last 11 Premier League games against us and haven't won any of the last 7. So all those Chelsea, because somebody came to me and said, CHUKS, they fear this match we won't play on Sunday. If you check TikTok, Chelsea just they post video every day. Chelsea fans, they post video like 20 times in a day. Chelsea don't go beat us. As I see, when if you get friend, they be Chelsea fan, when they banter you, guys, just give them the statistics. Let them know in the last 7 games, they never win us. Now draw that they collect. Tell them about the advertisement billboard you get. But that one, I still when match start, I go see whether not true. That I never fit independently verify. I never go Stamford Bridge. I don't know. So now when match start, all of us will see the stadium. We go commentate ourselves, go talk. If not true, you get. Say Chelsea have taken the billboard, go close in close proximity to the pitch to avoid Arsenal long throw. We go hear them today. So I catch that my friend. I never confirm about assistant at the screenshot. Say look at small club mentality. I just dey laugh and say, because if truly say dem do am, na small club mentality be that. So you no fit beat us, you need to look for little edge here and there, you get, so you go take try to stop us from doing what we do, you get. So that one sef dey. So just give them the statistics. Statistics speaks for itself. Data don't lie, you get. So just tell them say see. Across all competitions, we have won 16 of the 17 games in which we have taken the lead, and all 15 where we scored in the opening goal. See, that one mean say if Arsenal just first score, ó ti lọ. If Arsenal mistakenly first score like this, baba, ó ti lọ. Now, today is the birthday of one of our community member, Mr. Casey. So, I want to say happy birthday to you, Baba. So, wish you all the best since life has to offer to success and prosperity is going to be your portion in Jesus' name and inshallah. Amen. As we celebrate on this special day with the Chelsea, with the happiness follow us. We'll blast Chelsea, even at 3-0, we'll go manage her. So, enjoy your day, Baba. Get them out. Now, away from that, so Paul Pogba made his home debut in Monaco's 1-0 win over PSG. Yes, in case you are not aware, Monaco beat PSG. You get yesterday. For you to know, say, they know they're unbeaten. You get people they will feel still knock them once in a while. They go chop them. At the same time, former Bayern Munich player Karl-Heinz Rummenigge call it talk say this Nick Voltemad when the guy signed for Newcastle, they say now only idiots now go fit pay the kind of money wey Newcastle pay to sign the guy. Very aggressive man. You get with the kind of language you use for Newcastle. But look at it now. The guy wey Newcastle signed, that guy is doing very fine for himself. That guy don score 5 goals in 10 Premier League games for him maiden season. Maiden season. In fact, I want to say he could have scored more. Go back to the match between Newcastle and Manchester City. That guy missed chances upon chances on a platter of gold. By now, supposed to run like maybe like 8 goals in 10 Premier League games. Now they're going to compare and contrast between him and Alexander Isak, where formerly they play for Newcastle, Congo, Liverpool. That one get 1 assist. So far this season, no goals, 1 assist. You get, because you go put 2 of them in the same. In fact, Isak supposed to even get better edge because he don't play for the league before. Forget say maybe no really do preseason like that, but he don't play for the league before. Comparing him to somebody who never played for the league before, he doesn't understand the intensity, but himself still come here. But based on the physical build, so Baba they leverage am very well. They put in head. He don't score many header goals. So that one save day. Now, at the same time, this particular news it broke last night. So for those who know the opportunity to see that live show, why I do late last night, we them talk say people will follow travel to Stamford Bridge. Though now they say London, but people follow do the waka. You get Gabriel Jesus they there and Victor Gyökeres they there, but we never know whether they go really start. So now when time don't reach 1 hour before the game, because the game is 5:30 p.m. Nigerian time. So I think by that time 4:30, 4:20 p.m. we would already see our lineup. We don't see Chelsea lineup, so we run the get informed decision on how the game will go. So by the time we prepare for the pre-match analysis between Chelsea and Arsenal and Stamford Bridge, by then we go fit analyze the match with data. You get okay, see who go play, see who no go play, see who dey for bench. So it will make a whole lot of sense by then. Now, away from that also, so we only get like the timeline of what really happened between Brighton, Arsenal, and this Moses Caicedo. So back in January 2023, when I remember, say there was a secret meeting between Moses Caicedo and key Arsenal operatives in North London, where go well. Now, Arsenal tell us they won't sign them. Arsenal can make a move. We made 2 offers to Brighton, where they reject. In fact, Brighton come the para say they don't like our approach. You try to be saying that the first player we they have a club can join you. We don't want to say. Even if we go sell at end of season, we can't sell midway to the season. The second offer we made was about 70 million. In fact, you know why this news come up? And God bless the Telegraph reporter, Sam Dean. Sam Dean put up the story of how the story went because Chelsea fans and Caicedo, they want to rewrite history. Caicedo came out in his press conference, in his interview rather, when he praised Declan Rice. When he talk say, thank God say no sign for Arsenal, say the timing was not accurate, so he had to wait for Chelsea, answer for Chelsea. Forgetting that then Caicedo penned a letter, open letter, addressing it to Tony Bloom, the president of Brighton, say, I am from a poor background in, I think it was Jamaica, or yes, I think it was Jamaica. I'm from a poor background. Please, this is a very life-changing opportunity for me. I want to join Arsenal, a club of my dreams. Talk plenty. At the end of the day, Tony Bloom say, no, you are not going anywhere. Calm down. Even if you will go, end of the season, but cry. At the end of the day, they didn't listen to his cry. Look at him. How many years later? Like 2 years now, thereabouts. Now you are coming to tell the whole world you didn't want to join Arsenal because you don't live for Chelsea. I understand that aspect. They give pay allegiance and do loyalty to Chelsea. Get Chelsea fans they say, thank God, say Arsenal is a small club. You know, join Arsenal. You can't join Chelsea. Forget to say about right letter. They forget that they omit that part for their own analysis. And I'm very, very happy that somebody like Sam Dean can remind people of how the thing went. The move for Caicedo did not work as Arsenal hoped. Brighton rejected 2 offers. In fact, at the end of the day, something got to say Arsenal ab initio wanted to sign Caicedo and Declan Rice against the narrative in the media that said we wanted to get just one of them. So now because they get that clarity, say, wow. So the money did that time, but it is what it is. That one, water under the bridge. Now, away from that, we can hear say Noni Madueke and Odegaard, they don't like the bond because they were on the treatment table. So at the same time, so say they don't Madueke don't endear himself to the Arsenal squad when he sang a Beyonce song for his initiation. He has formed a bond with Martin Odegaard in recent weeks when the pair have been out injured, discovering they share the same humor and musical taste. Away from that, we can't even hear say when we want sign Madueke, we Ateta they get doubts. Now Bukayo Saka, now go meet Ateta. Clear am. This is from Collins. Clear am say, see, this guy good though, and this guy go add competition. Even though na my wing dey play, but when see Rivers Sata, I can play other places. They say the guy go make sense because when Arsenal began their due diligence into Noni Madueke in the summer, Bukayo Saka gave a glowing reference, believing that Madueke would make the squad and himself better by adding more competition. So when I saw this news, I was like, wow, no be like say Saka go dey fear say, but the guy no come take my position. No, he was welcoming the competition. Say it really makes sense. Make him come in. And today we are reaping the fruits of that thing. Now, do you know that Arsenal have secured a huge sponsorship deal? You get with Paramount Pictures, where they do movies, cartoons, all those kinds of things. Now, Arsenal have confirmed a global partnership with Paramount Plus, bringing the club into commercial agreement that links elite football with one of the world's leading entertainment platforms. So, according to Marco Nobili, who is the executive vice president and international general manager of Paramount, he said, "We are beyond excited to unite Paramount and Arsenal, two global iconic brands with supporters that live and breathe passion. With hit series like SpongeBob, South Park Landman, Yellowstone, and more, we are creating experiences that celebrate teamwork, elevate the game, and connect supporters. This partnership brings the drama, comedy, and unforgettable moments of both worlds to life on the pitch and beyond." Now, even Juliet Slot will be the chief commercial officer for Arsenal. Talks. We are delighted to welcome Paramount Plus into our Arsenal family. They are a world-class global entertainment brand, and we are so excited to work together and create new ways for our supporters to feel even closer to the club. Their expertise, creativity, and investment strengthen our ability to deliver outstanding experiences for our supporters and support our ambition to compete for major trophies. So I just very, very, very happy to say yes, we get more people with the buy-in, the key into our vision so that we generate more money to invest into the club. So now, away from that, let's bring you a message from one of our sponsors, Mr. Uchi. We got this Toyota RAV4 2007 model. This is an American spec Tokumbo car, 6-cylinder engine, 5 seats capacity. The mileage is 110,225 kilometers, and this car is there for Lagos State. So if you get interest, contact Mr. Uche on WhatsApp on +234-7038869667. Again, so if you're interested, here are other pictures of the vehicle. Very, very neat. Again, so if you're interested, get in touch with him ASAP. Also, make we bring you a message from one of our sponsors in Moby Wealth Associates and Co. Limited. So they're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you call them on +234-8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwo Road, Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. Now, another report we're going to hear now say Arsenal, they're ready to make a move for 20-year-old Juventus forward Kenan Yildiz and have reached out directly now to his agents because the Turkish youngster is valued at around £85 million by the Italian club. You know, say till date, him and the Juventus hierarchy never still gets reach a compromise for the new contract terms with the one give him. So as long as that keeps lingering on, outsiders like Arsenal go still they enter, they try to poach the player. You get, so that's the situation of things. More just to watch whether at the end of the day we will really sign it, because from the look of things, Arsenal really won't bring in reinforcements for January, because Man City and Liverpool are going to be doing that. You get, now away from that, in a bid to motivate the Chelsea players, Chelsea have allowed fans into the dressing room ahead of the Arsenal clash, similar to wetin Arsenal do back then for the North London derby, wey dem invite the renowned club photographer wey come into the Arsenal dressing room, come speak directly to the players to let them know the POV of the fans. Get how the fans really want them to win this game, even if you go lose every other game. You see this particular one, win here fun winner. You get, so this particular one, Chelsea also want to replicate something like that, so that fans from all walks of life will come into the dressing room, speak directly to the players, pour fire on their bum. You get, well, other one na the wasting of time. No be this Arsenal wey dey para. You get, this Arsenal with their mentality dey gba. You get, so other one, me, I don't think it have a positive effect on where we are. You get, but more just to watch. You get, I just hope say they don't get to the define. For today match, we must win. In fact, there's this story I read. Martinelli was even talking about Estiva. I thought I had the story here, but bless I don't put that. So Martinelli was talking about okay, I think I have the story. Okay, Gabriel Martinelli shares what Brazil squad were saying about Estival Willian before Chelsea moved. So if you for the Brazilian setup, everybody talks say the boy is so good. Everyone in the national team loves him as well. He deserves everything he's doing. And I just hope he's not on his day on Sunday that Chido will play. In the national team, we had some talks, not just me and him, but everyone. So we knew before he came how good he is. And it's not a surprise for us because we knew him from Brazil. He deserves everything. So yeah, fair play to him. Actually, I checked his dribbling statistics. Do you know that in the league, him 9 day like behind Jeremy Doku, in the average like 3.7 dribbles per game. So the guy did very good. So whoever is going to be playing against like in front of him, need to be very careful. And I think that's going to be Calafiori. Yes. So who will play centre back? Either Hincapi or Mosquera. Will also, I think Mosquera will play because Mosquera na right. As the guy they cut into come wipe, Mosquera will do that to block. If you beat Calafiori, they come. Mosquera will block you, but we never really know. All these things. Both the Billboard, both the Estival, Ateta go down. They tell the. You see that Sunderland game? It was an eye opener for Ateta. Ateta don't say people they stoop so low to do something like that against us. So that one don't open the eye. So I want to tell you for free. Arsenal go don prepare for this Chelsea billboard if not true. Do you remember when in the training session, Arteta bring speakers, put everywhere. They blast Never Walk Alone. They blast all the Liverpool chants to prepare the players' minds and mentality ahead of the trip to Anfield. Back then, you remember? Arteta will do the same thing to counter any of all these shenanigans you are hearing in the media space. So with that being said, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show an end. So the biggest news of the day, that be the fact say people like John Terry, Chelsea legend, he talks say Bukayo Saka dey fear Cucurella. Saka no like to play Cucurella. And today, I don't put that challenge, say it is sure for them, but they no gang up on Bukayo Saka. Leave only Cucurella with them. Make we see whether this is the way he talk. Not true. I've been a fallacy. I've been a delusion. Till then, so it's like come your way later in the evening when we open the studios and bring you the pre-match analysis between Arsenal and Chelsea. Till then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Get out. All right, guys, and happy Sunday.